All right, guys, so for model problem 3, we're going to have to get creative because when we would do this on a worksheet, it's easier, I guess. Well, it might be easier doing it online, actually, because you don't have to do too much work. But usually we would graph the center and then plot 4 points for each of the radiuses in each direction. So let's just see what the steps are. First, you would be given an equation of a circle. Then in order to graph the circle, so it asks you to graph, you would have to figure out your h, your k, making your center, and you would have to figure out the radius by looking at the 36 and saying it's the square root of that, which is 6. We're going to plot the center first. So you'd have to plot 2, -1, and then you'd have to count the radius 6 points from each direction, left, right, up, and down. So you'd go up 6, right 6, down 6, left 6. You'd put 4 dots. Then you can use your compass and trace a perfect circle by putting your point on the center and stretching out your compass for the radius. All right, but since most of us are not printing out the worksheets, I want us to do it on a computer. So I figured out a website. So you're just going to click this option right here, and we're going to go to it. It's going to automatically put in the equation of a circle for us. So really our work is a lot easier. So you just have to plug in this. So you got a -2 and a +1. You're plugging in what it says in the equation, not the actual h and k values. So -2, +1, and 36. So let's go back. So here we could switch our values, or you could just type it in. So it was -1. I already forgot. -1, nope, -2, +1. -2, +1. And this was 36. Okay, so it gets us our circle. And you can zoom in and out. So if you noticed, I took a picture, I screenshotted it already, I put it here. So what we're going to do is go to your snipping tool. If you just type in snipping tool, it'll come up. And I want you to just snip out this picture. All right, and then you will copy it. It should already be copied, and then you'll just paste it into the document. All right, and you could make it smaller so that it fits appropriately, and then I'll be able to tell that you did it. If you want to draw in the center, what you can do is go to Paint, make your document more official, your circle, and then you're going to plot a center point. So we knew the center was at 2, what was it, -1? I'm going to make my dot really big. So 2, -1 was my dot, my center, and then you could just type right onto the Paint document. And that would be that. And you could check. It's 6 up, 6 right. Did I do something wrong? Oh, that isn't really the point that you're supposed to have. It's just being approximate. So it's 6 this way, 6 down, 6 up, 6 right. So you're just going to copy. So you're going to recopy it by selecting, press copy, and go back to your document and press paste. Control V is paste. And that's it. So that would be your circle. Okay, so now, I'm just going to delete that one. I want you to do these problems. So one of the problems is given to you in a multiple choice. All right, and you could just put the choice number here. So you'll see here's the center, and just figure it out. And what's the radius by counting? And then you can figure out what this right column is going to be. In this question, I want you to do the same thing we just did by equation of graphing a circle. So you're plugging in a -1, a -4, and a 9. -1, -4, and a 9. I want you to get familiar with this little website that I got. You can scroll and screenshot. Okay, and then I can tell that you did it. I'll go back to my document, and you could just insert the graph here. All right, and again, you might want to put a center dot on Paint. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can message me on Google Classroom. Good luck.